this is Heather with MyLDSPreschool. Something to keep in mind when teaching little ones is to always make learning an enjoyable experience so they'll want to keep doing it. Board games are a great way to facilitate some early learning concepts in a really positive, fun way. My husband is a huge board game fan. It's his favorite hobby, and I'd like to introduce him to share with you some of his favorite preschool games.
Like Heather says, I'm a big fan of board games. I enjoy doing it. It's one of my favorite hobbies, and it's something I like to do with my children as well. Heather asked me to share with you some of my favorite preschool-age board games and talk about the benefits that they show. So one game I want to share with you is called Monza. It's a German game from a company called Hava, and you can get it on Amazon. It's not too hard to get. Oh, hi there, buddy. You want to play games with me? Okay. Well, first we got to teach you colors. In this game, it's very similar to Candyland, but it's way better, way more fun. Each player gets a turn to try to move their car around the racetrack. And to do that, they each get to roll these dice. And these dice have different colors on them. And these colors correspond to the spaces on the board. And on your turn, you get to spend your dice to move the colors, to move spaces on the track that match the colors. So Dak's trying to play right now, and he moved here where it's green, so he had to use a green die. So he takes that green die and puts it aside. But then to move forward, he needs a white die or he needs a blue die, because those are the two spaces touching next. So he would spend a white die and go here. Then if he had a red die or a purple die or a blue die, he could then move to the next space. You keep going as many times as you can, or as far as you can, until you run out of dice or you don't have any dice that match. So it's a great game that teaches color. It also helps you learn to prioritize what colors to use when to help map the best path, the shortest path, and the fastest path to get to victory. It's a lot of fun, great components, and it's relatively cheap, about 20 bucks or so on Amazon is one place, or a local game store might have it as well. That's Monza by Hava. The next game is called Go Away Monster by Game Right Games. As you can see, this even works for kids a little bit younger, age 3 and up. It's also about 15 minutes for 1 of 4 players, and it's a fairly inexpensive game as well. It's a lot of fun. In this game, kids get to scare away all the scary monsters that are in their room. The way they do that is by laying their room in front of them, and then they get to decorate it. There's a spot for a picture, a bed, a little teddy bear, and a lamp. All these pieces are hidden in this straw bag. So each child gets a turn to put their hand in there and try to feel for the piece that they think they're looking for. A big piece might easily be the bed. And when they get that piece, they can then take it and put it in their room. Now, if they get another bed, then they don't get to put it in their room because they already have one, so they put it back and they have to go wait their turn again. But sometimes they don't get a bed, they don't get what they're looking for. They instead draw a monster. In that situation, the kid gets to put it down in front of them and yell, "Go away, monster!" and it scares the monster away. Eventually, the child gets to pick all the pieces that they need to fill up and decorate their room. When they're done, they win. It's a very simple game, not a lot of gaming strategy per se. It's just more for fun. It helps kids with the tactile sense of trying to feel for what a shape might be, whether it's curved and circular or whether it's big or small, whether it has pointy edges or not. And it's just a lot of fun to pretend that you're scaring the monsters away that are in your room. That's the other game that I think would be great for preschoolers, called Go Away Monster.